Hi everybody, hope you're all well. Today I'm here to show you everything that I made for the month of June and a really exciting giveaway, so stay tuned and I'll let you know what it is. Well, I'm at a milestone. I'm nearly at 5,000 subscribers, which is a huge thrill for me. I cannot believe it's got this far. I never ever in my wildest dreams have thought I would get to almost 5,000 people that watch me. And the reason I think it's so important, there's at least 40% of you that watch every week that don't subscribe. If you wanted to subscribe this week, because I've got a little bit of a surprise happening for my 5,000 subscriber giveaway, I have got a huge bundle of prizes to be giving away that have been kindly donated from so many fabulous pattern companies that you guys are going to just think is wonderful. There's so many prizes here, so a lot of you are going to get the chance to win. So you must make sure you subscribe, because if you're not, you won't get into the draw for them. There is nothing to really do other than be a subscriber. You don't need to make comments or enter any draws. It'll be a randomly picked competition. I've got over 30 different prizes to be giving away as well. So I'll let you know who's going to be donating to that. So if you're one of those people that watches every week and doesn't subscribe, do it now, and that way you will get into the draw. I'll let you know who are the wonderful companies donating to this for all you fantastic sewers out there that are so committed to the making community and to watching and supporting. So far, these wonderful pattern companies have donated PDF patterns for you guys, so that when I reach 5K, it will be drawn. So I'm really excited about this. So we've got Helen's Closet Case Patterns, Sew Over It, Megan Nielsen Patterns, Tazuti, Sew to Grow, I Am Patterns, Forget Me Not Patterns, Marilla Walker, Dorada Davies, Chalk and Notch, Friday Pattern Company, Pattern Union, Itch to Stitch, Cashmerette, Sew House 7, Fibre Mood and Minerva. So they will all be giving gifts of PDF patterns to the lucky winners. Now I've got a separate competition for my Australian viewers. The reason this is separate is because these are fabric vouchers to some fantastic Australian fabric online stores. And with the whole situation with the COVID-19 and the international shipping being such a hassle at the moment, we thought we would keep this just designated to Australian, New Zealand viewers, because the postage costs can sometimes outweigh the prize value, so which would be a real shame. So I'm sorry to the worldwide viewers that aren't in Australia, New Zealand, but yeah, this part of the draw is just for Aussie viewers and New Zealand viewers. So we've got fabric vouchers coming from Wattle Hill Fabrics, from May Design, and from Potter & Co Fabrics. They'll be donating some fabric as well. So it's really exciting. I am just thrilled that these pattern companies have got on board and and made such a fantastic prize draw for all of you to enjoy. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe today if you haven't, and as soon as I reach the 5,000 subscriber mark, I will be announcing these draws. So yeah, stay tuned for that. So the month of June was a very productive month for me. I made my first knitted cardigan, my first piece of knitting that I've done in over 30 years, which was incredible. And I got inspiration from this from Victoria Lucille Ann. You've seen on her channel, she did a lovely Perth cardigan. It knitted up really fast in some chunky wool. I had a few little issues at the start. It was really my fault. I hadn't actually figured out how to do the armhole correctly. I unraveled it way too far and it had just pulled apart the wrong spot of the garment. So yeah, anyway, I fixed it all up. I started from scratch and got it wearable, and it's really cozy and lovely to wear. So it's really inspired me to get some more knitting done. It really gets you in a different state of flow than sewing. Sewing I find wakes me up a bit more. It's very more stimulating. I'm really thinking. With the knitting, it's a bit more relaxing. It's good to do late at night when you want to try and get yourself winding down. Whereas I find sewing really wakes me up. If I'm sewing too late at night, I find I have trouble sleeping because I've got that whole creative process going and the thinking, and it's not good for sleeping. So that's personal for me. That's how I feel. I think knitting's great to do late at night. Now another make of the month, which we had another prize draw for, a free fibre move pattern, was the Agatha dress. And congratulations, Beverly. I hope you enjoyed that pattern. She actually chose the Agatha dress pattern as well. This was a wonderful pattern to sew. It was my first fibre move pattern I'd done. I love the fact that seam allowance is all included, and you can do the virtual PDF patterns online. You can just download the individual patterns without even subscribing to the magazine. So if you don't want to subscribe and you don't want to buy the whole magazine, you can get individual patterns. So the Agatha dress was in a beautiful soft jersey here with a lovely flutter sleeve, very reminiscent of the 1940s style dresses, that low V at the front. I had quite a few people ask me if the V could be modified because it's quite low cut, and you can see I've already sewn it up a good 5 centimeters there, because it's quite a bit of cleavage exposed. If you aren't comfortable with that, you can quite easily modify. So the best way is to just pinch it together at the V line, the V neckline, and sew up as much as you really feel comfortable. So I just pinned it a few times to get what I was comfortable with, and yeah, just sewed straight up, and yeah, it's really easy to modify. It's a quick make, but yeah, you'll see, I'll link the episode. You guys can have a look if you've missed out before on that episode. You can see how I've done it, and it's very, quite a full half circle skirt. So you're going to need a big wide width of fabric to make the front and back piece, but a really easy sew. Loved making it, and I think it'd be a gorgeous dress to be dressing up and wearing out. If you've been following along with the Daily Society, you know that I've made my first pair of jeans this month. Yeah, fantastic jean pattern, which is a Megan Nielsen Dawn jean. So if you get to win one of those patterns and yours is a Megan Nielsen pattern that you want to choose, you could even try making jeans yourself. I just love the high rise, and the fit of these was fantastic. I made a straight size 18. After wearing them for a little while, I reckon I could probably go down to a 16 and maybe just modify the waist. But I'm also really keen to know if anyone's made this pattern in a slight stretch denim fabric. I still love a stretch. I go for comfort every time, but I know I'd probably have to size down a bit more to do a stretch. But I just love the fit of them. I think they would really be lovely and nice, soft, even though they're a heavy bottom weight fabric. Like even a soft canvas that was a non-stretch would probably work really well, because they do soften as you wear them. But I love the fact that, you know, you've got your whole construction of your jeans. The instructions are fantastic. So pocket bags and whatnot, but yeah, really lovely, easy jeans to make. So don't be daunted, don't be scared by jean making, because it's a great set of instructions to follow along there. But loved wearing those, but be really interested to try a stretch pair now, because I really tend to go for stretch and comfort in the end. And the top in that series I made was the Megan Nielsen Jarrah top, which was the tie front version. That's in a lovely Euro jersey from Wattle Hill Fabrics, really cozy and snuggly, but not overly thick. So loved wearing that as well. The other Jarrah I made was in the beautiful Tessuti Liberty of London Linford sweatshirt material, lovely cuddly soft fabric. But that is one of my all-time favourite fabrics. I love wearing it. I love the design and the embroidery tapestry almost looking pattern in that. The high and low hemlines are great, easy make as well. But yeah, I just think it's nice to have a sweatshirt that's got a bit more detail and that you can dress up quite easily. Pop with a pair of jeans and boots and wear it out, as well as being wearing around the house. Now today you might have noticed I have a new make on. This is another I Am pattern, the I Am zebra pattern. Love the I Am patterns, and you can see I Am patterns is also supporting our giveaway as well, and they have been really supportive. The I Am lion top, which I would have had on last time, I think I presented to you guys, has the lovely puff detail sleeve, the same button detail you'll see on the shoulder. But the version in the zebra version, it's got the bishop sleeve, so you'll see the nice deep cuff around the wrist there, and that lovely bishop sleeve. And this is another brushed fleece Euro jersey fabric from Wattle Hill as well. And the great thing about that is they can match everything they've got there. They can match ribbing to colour match for you, so it takes all the thinking out of that. But love the paprika colour in this. Loving the little wooden button detail. Just gives it that little bit of something extra. And I think I lengthened this by about 5 centimetres because I find, I'll give you a little bit of a look, really nice sweatshirt, this one. I just like that tiny bit more length in my sweatshirts so that I'm not sort of constantly pulling them down. I think it gives a nice line as well. And Wattle Hill Fabrics, another great company that's also sponsoring our giveaway event too. So I buy a lot of fabrics from them. I think they're fantastic service. They're always very eager to please, and great delivery, quick speedy delivery as well. So these are both from Wattle Hill Fabrics. These are the I Am patterns, and you can buy the I Am zebra line in a bundle pack too, so don't forget that. They're really nice to have both of them. I just find them lovely to wear, especially through the cooler months as well. Another couple of favourite makes of the month would be the Love Notions patterns. I had a huge response to this. A lot of people have got most of the Love Notions patterns, but had never thought of looking into the Terra tunic before. I wanted particularly a tunic style top to wear that was made with quite a mid-weight jersey or a mid-weight jacquard knit fabric. I had this beautiful Liberty fleece again from, it's more of a French terry than a brush, so it's in between weight. It was from Tizzuti Fabrics as well, and this is probably one of my all-time favorite patterns, as well as the Tree of Eden, the other Linford sweat. So really, when you want to spoil yourself, the Liberty fabrics are just stunning and really special. And I think I will just wear these to death. I already have worn them a lot. They're great to wear with jeans as well, but yeah, they're quite dressy, that you can wear them out quite easily as well. And I just think having that contrasting button detail really added to that. So I'll link these episodes. If you've missed the review on the Love Notions Terra tunic, I'll link it above so you can catch up on that as well. But did that one in a shorter length, and the longer length version I made was in a spotlight, lovely leopard print jacquard knit. Gorgeous weight, not fleece, just you'll see the inside. It's not really thick, but quite cozy and soft. And I popped the little charcoal buttons on each of the sleeves as well. And I love this one because it's got that lovely deep hem and the split sides. I just think that the finish it gives when you have that beautiful mitered corner, they look lovely and professional looking on. And I love the boat neck with the twin stitch needle detail as well. If you haven't done twin stitching around necklines on your jersey fabrics, there are a lot of tutorials on YouTube as well that have helped me a lot. And you can see the way it's done. The inside has got the zigzag stretch and the outside's got the twin needle. If you don't have a cover stitch, which I don't have one, I've just got I've got a serger or overlocker, which is just a very cheap brand, Aldi Janome, that was about $200 Australian. So it's still going quite well. My dream is to one day have a baby lock air threader, which I'll just keep dreaming for a while, or even a cover stitch would be fantastic. And I've just got an entry-level Janome basic machine as well, but they do the job. I think it's really important to know that if you're starting out sewing and you're on a budget, you don't need to have the top brands of every machine. You can start off at entry level. So don't be put off by that. And if you haven't tried doing different methods, YouTube is fantastic for looking up different methods. Things like, what is understitching, what is twin stitching. You'll Google it, you'll find some fantastic tutorials there. So I really love the Terra tunic. A lot of people went on to buy that and had used my affiliate link. So thank you if you've done that. That does give me a small commission that goes towards my channel. And I will link these patterns as well so that you can, if you wanted to purchase the Love Notions Terra tunic yourself, it's linked below in my description box as well. Now don't forget to also, a lot of people have said that they love the fact that I have my measurements there, that they can compare their own body shape and know how something might be going to fit them and what kind of a look it will give them. Now my height is on there as well. I'm 168 centimetres, which is about 5'6" and a bit. So sometimes it's good to get that bit of a mental image. You can think to yourself how tall you are. And whether something needs to be, if there's a maxi dress, for example, or a long sleeve. I always take quite a bit off my sleeves. My arms are a little bit shorter, and I find that most things will come to sort of the knuckles here, which is way too long. So I always take a good 5 to 10 centimeters off. But I find that if you leave your cuffs off till last, measure up your sleeve first, and then you get a good idea. Saves a lot of hassle in the long run as well. Now I'm sorry I've had to film inside again. The weather, I don't know if you can hear it or not, we have got a tin roof and it's quite loud. The rain is coming down out there. It's one of the coldest days we've had, which is 12 degrees, which I know a lot of you in the Northern Hemisphere are laughing at that because that's probably not even winter for you. But for here in Australia, it's pretty cold. As I say, we're in Melbourne, we're in one of the colder regions. and close to like Tassie as well, they get very, very cold. The coldest we would get probably be about 9 to 10 degrees Celsius, so nothing like what you guys will get over in the Northern Hemisphere. But we are, where we live, we're about an hour away from the mountains, so if we wanted to go to the snow, probably about a good hour, hour and a half drive up to the hills. But we are about, we have got a beach where we live quite close, a good 10-minute drive, but it's not a swimming beach. I think to go swimming, our nearest beach is about a 45-minute drive. So we're right in the middle of everywhere, which is fantastic. But it means our climate is pretty steady. You don't get those really freezing cold temperatures and snow. So yeah, so it's interesting to see just different parts of the world, and what we think is cold is nothing to the rest of you. But then our summer can get, we've had up to 46-degree days in summer, which is crazy, because the older I'm getting, I'm realizing that our summers, yeah, they're getting hotter and drier. But you're usually looking around the 35 to 40 degree Celsius mark for summer. So. Now this video will be hopefully out on my birthday, which is the 6th of July. So it'd be a fantastic celebration for me to try and push to that 5,000 mark. I will just be thrilled to be able to give these patterns away. And as I say, thank you so much for all the support from all these sponsors as well, and the wonderful fabric shops that are donating some vouchers. I know that the Aussie New Zealand viewers are going to love those as well. So yeah, don't forget, it's worldwide. I think you guys have to subscribe to enter, and it'll be all randomly drawn, so there won't be any sort of competition, writing, anything like that. So it's all going to be exciting. It's all happening, hopefully, fingers crossed, really soon. Thanks for watching today. I look forward to the next episode, and I will see you very shortly. Bye for now.